Good morning, Theo here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and take care of that right now. Today's going to be an interesting one. I've got one question to ask you. Why don't you want to save the kids? What kind of a monster are you? Let's get into it, shall we? And with that, today's video was supposed to be a different video about recent error. However, completely forgot that this actually happened. It sort of dropped. I present to you the Kids Internet Design and Safety Act. It is so good, it is aimed purely at kids because they need the highest of protection. Now, full disclosure, I am a parent. I'm a parent of 3 children. That's right, 3, ranging in ages from 3 to 11 or something. I can't remember what his age is. I can't remember my own age half the time. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, so as a parent with children, I kind of know how to deal with children in a way sometimes. Sometimes I just flail about and hope everything becomes all right. But, you know, that's how it is when it comes to being a parent. It's hard work. You're doing that, you're doing your job, full-time job, maybe you got 2 jobs, I don't know. It's hard getting them to school and everything else and all this other stuff. And being a parent just really isn't easy, and quite frankly, if you're not a parent, you don't understand. I know, I was in that boat at one point in time where it's like, why is that such a big deal? Shouldn't be. Yeah, and then I became one, and I'm like, yeah, this is actually harder than it looks. Anyway, aside from all that with the history of what I do, we've got this here. Senator Ed Markey, is that how you say it? Hey, Boomer, shut up. Anyway, seriously, I may use things like Boomer as a funny jab and stuff like that, but this guy is like the complete definition of boomer at this point, because he's the one who decided that COPPA needed to be a thing. You know what COPPA was, right? It's the thing that's currently plaguing us right now, has the whole, if your content is designed for children, you can't do this, that, and this, and, you can't have advertisers, and you have to click on your content because YouTube can't be bothered to filter this, that, and the other, even though they have a kids app that could just, take care of everything. And if you're on the kids app, then maybe you're not on regular YouTube, and yeah, that. Anyway, he brings us the Kids Act, and it is utterly devastating for the internet as a whole. Maybe not the whole internet, but a lot of the internet that normal people usually use. What would this affect? It's not just YouTube. It would be things like any video sharing site at that point. Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, Facebook, MySpace. Is that even a thing still? I guess TikTok's a thing, Instagram, Twitter. This could affect all the major places that people generally go to when it comes to the internets. And it could be quite devastating, especially if YouTube follows it like it did the last thing and decided, yep, you guys figure it out. Yeah, we're just gonna say you got to hit a button if your stuff is kid related, and if we determine it's kid related, there could be fines and other consequences heading your way, because the government decided that because you play a lot of Minecraft, it is definitely geared towards kids, even though you've got a big sign at the beginning of all your videos that say this video is not for kids, and you say the word fuck 50,000 times. If they decide that it is kids oriented and geared towards kids, they're gonna fine you and all this other crap, right? That's how that went down. Now, this This is the Kids Internet Design and Safety Act, which, you know, on one hand, some of the things in here you're going to be okay with. I'm not gonna try and parse around that or anything, or tiptoe around it. You will look at that and go, there's nothing wrong with that, because that's how this works. They go ahead and they put the things that, you know, are probably a lot worse that actually maybe might fit into whatever it is that they're trying to do. Like right here in the middle, bans algorithms that amplify and promote sexual and violent content to kids, and establish transparency rules so parents know what content websites are serving to kids. That sounds cool and great, but at the same time, I just want to look at somebody and say, parents your fucking kids. Fucking serious. I'm gonna get ranty. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Anyway, look, if your kid is on YouTube, fine, kudos, good for you. However, you can't then go, if you're not monitoring that YouTube, and go, they're looking at these wild, I don't know, music videos, and the women are dancing around with almost nothing, and the dude is practically nude, and all this other stuff, and clutch your pearls like you're a Southern Baptist church woman or something, and then blame the platform for it because you couldn't be bothered to take care of your kid and keep an eye on what they're doing. Now, if they happen to find their way on Pornhub, well, sucks to be you, but that's your problem. Yeah. Anyway, when you get things like that, it sounds good on the offset, but everything else around it is just horrendous. So let's go with this. Guidelines against damaging design features. Bans design features like autoplay that harm children and foster unhealthy habits. Yes, because autoplay totally harms children. What exactly does that affect? Just right off the top of my head. Well, YouTube has autoplay, right? If you use autoplay to roll music or something like that, that's gone. That's gone now. You're gonna have to click next every time you want, you know, that playlist to play or something. Netflix autoplays the next episode. You're now gonna have to grab the controller and hit next. It won't autoplay. Hulu autoplays the next episode. Gonna have to hit next. You can't autoplay that. I don't know if Disney Plus has autoplay or not, because I feel like I have to always change that one, but it may be me. You know, but there's several things that autoplay. Anything that has music on it that could potentially be considered a kid's app of some kind for whatever reason, autoplay's got to go. Gosh, what is that one? Pandora or something? I can't remember what it is. I don't really use anything other than YouTube when it comes to my music. But, yeah, that potentially can be affected. And then there's this, right? Limits on commercial or commercialization and marketing. Bans multiple advertisements on, or manipulative, I can't read, advertisements on kids' platforms, and creates a labeling system to help parents distinguish educational content from content. This is the one I really scratched my head on, because it's like, if my kid sees an advertisement for paper towels, okay. If my kid sees an ad for Hot Wheels, do I suddenly need to have a separate reaction to that because they're watching Hot Wheels things like, you know, unboxings, or that one kid who, I can't remember what his name is, but does like the toy reviews or something like that? Because should I be worried about that? Why would anyone be worried about that? Because, one, what does it matter what your kid is advertised at that point in time when it comes to toys, video games, or whatever? Unless, you know, if my kid is watching things on Hot Wheels or something, right, on the kids app or whatever, or, you know, if they're not being advertised Pornhub, I don't see the problem. Or, you know, a advertisement for Deadpool, and it's a bad, you know, like You don't want your kids to watch that trailer because a lot of the trailers are kind of, sanitized for the most part when it comes to movies and things, so it's not that big of a deal. But if it was like an unsanitized version of a Deadpool trailer, then I could see, getting a little bit up in arms about what is wrong with you, particular app that is advertising this to my kid. They're watching on the kids app. They're watching Hot Wheel videos. Why would you send them the Pornhub? But for the most part, why would I care? One, they're kids. Two, they have no money. Three, if they're buying anything, it's because I'm buying it for them. That makes no sense whatsoever. It doesn't matter if it's manipulative or not. They can sit there and say they want the newest Barbie doll from Hasbro all day long. They need a life-size My Barbie to dress up and do their hair with or whatever. I don't care. If I ain't got the $65 to pay for the dang thing, sorry, Jimmy, it's not happening. Or Kara, or whoever the child is, because I'm the parent at that point. Doesn't really matter what my kid is manipulated into wanting to buy at that, because they can't buy it. So that never makes any sense to me, providing, it's actually manipulative. If they're sitting there watching things, like, for instance, old TV shows, a lot of the cartoons back then were designed to sell toys. Transformers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And all the other ones that I can't think of right off the top of my head. Darkwing Duck and, everything. Back in the 90s, late 80s and stuff, cartoons were designed in a way to try and sell toys to kids. Did that mean I got the Turtle van? No. Did I get the Megazord? Absolutely not. Well, okay, yeah, actually I did eventually get the Megazord, but that's required my parents saving up money to get that, and the White Tiger Zoid and stuff. But, just because it's being advertised to me as a kid doesn't mean I'm going to be able to get it. It's all up to my parents, and if I want it because I want to play with it, whatever, and my parents want to get it for me for a birthday or a Christmas or whatever it is, or just a spur of the moment gift because maybe it's not too expensive or something like that, so what? Oh my gosh, this there is a lot to go through. We're 13 minutes or so into the thing, and I'm just ranting on. Anyway, if you feel bombarded by online advertisements and disturbing internet content, think how vulnerable children are. We need to ban product placement and unboxing videos for kids. Children do not have the cognitive skills to determine that these vids are ads. Who cares? Again, I'm going to do the clap thing. Parent your fucking kids, you moron. Seriously. Doesn't really fucking matter. You got kids, fucking parent them. Easy as that. I know it's hard to parent. I've been there. I've done that. I've been tired. I have been completely just thrashed from endless nights of no sleep. Having kids who are sick and everything else under the sun. But it's up to you as a parent to parent your fucking kids. End of story. If you can't fucking do it, give them to somebody who will. No joke. Go into, as much as I don't want to say put them in foster care or anything, find someone who might want to adopt your children and pass them on. Get your ass tied or snipped or whatever the fuck you gotta do to not reproduce again, whether you're male or female. Get sterilized and never have to worry about it again. If you can't handle the kids and you just want to be done with them or whatever it is, rid of them in a way that is, hurt them too much. That sounds bad. Anyway, no, but seriously, parent your kids. Doesn't really matter. Limits on commercialized and marketing. I don't care if Jtron or whoever the hell it is advertising, death Dippin' Dots or something because it's the new thing of the month that everybody suddenly wants on their, toy review channel. Who cares? Anyway, parents should know what videos appear on the website their kids view. The Kids Act will create transparency by establishing an annual audit on... Okay, so you send your kids to Penguin whatever, Club Penguin, is that even a thing still? Neopets, something like that. Chances are they're getting advertisements that are based around kids, right? COPPA, of course, has stopped this whole, if you're considered a kids thing, we can't actually tell that you're a kid anymore because we're not allowed to collect data on you anymore, which is whatever, stupid. Anyway, chances are those sites that are directed straight for kids, like cartoonnetwork.com or something like that, they're going to have ads for their shit. Their advertisers, anything that is kid related anyway. And if you're a parent, let's go back to it. Parent your fucking kids. Go to the damn site, check it out. Like, for instance, Roblox. Roblox is a big thing, right? My kid wanted to play Roblox. Had no idea what the hell it was. You know what I fucking did? I typed in Roblox, took a look, and said, okay, no problem. Go play that. We'll go ahead and set it up on the other computer. That's what happened. And yeah, as a parent, I may let them play some other things that may not be quote-unquote kid-appropriate or something. Like, for instance, maybe Monster Hunter. I don't really know what that's actually rated. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But, or Fortnite online. But my kids can handle that. I've made the judgment call as their guardian, their parent, and I think they can handle that. Meanwhile, other things they may play, like, say, for instance, World of Warcraft, I disabled the chat feature on there. I say, no, you can't have that. And of course, with everything else that is online, like Fortnite and stuff, I disable voice chat. I go in, I disable all that crap. I sit there and say, look, here's the deal. This is disabled. You want it enabled to be like in a party with one of your friends or something? Let me know. I will come in and verify that's what's actually happening, and I'll let you do it. However, if I come through and you're voice chatting and you did not clear it with me, as the parent, you lose all access to the PlayStation altogether. You lose access to the computer or whatever it is that you're playing on. Because I'm a parent and that's how you parent. Well, that may not be how you parent, but that's how you're supposed to parent. When it comes down to it, you take the things away when they violate certain things. That's why I turn off a lot of other stuff. That's why I throw on maturity filters when it comes to them playing something. That's why parental controls and stuff have been put into certain things, like, for instance, Fortnite. If you make them a profile for Epic, using an email address for them or whatever, and put in their actual age, Fortnite will not let them play online if they're like under 16 or 18 or 17 or something like that. I've got a coffee. Anyway, this is going to get long because we still have a bunch of stuff to go through. But first, a word from our sponsors that aren't actually our sponsors. Rick from Review Tech USA. Okay, he's not actually sponsoring anything. He doesn't even know I exist. However, this is an unboxing video. The reason I want to show you that is because that is one of the things that they do actually talk about through this, is banning unboxing videos, right? This is Rich unboxing and discussing the Nintendo Switch Lite. Is this straight up geared for kids? Probably not. I would say kids might watch it, so maybe he's behaved himself a little bit on this. However, I would not call his channel a child-oriented channel. No, I would say a lot of the people who watch him are probably 18 plus. 18 plus, the 25 to 35 bracket, somewhere in there. Which, is actually how my channel apparently, analytics looks. So, but yeah, this is him unboxing the Nintendo Switch Lite, and he's got other unboxing videos as well. And there are other people out there who unbox things as well. You know, they'll unbox consoles, they'll unbox, you know, different things that they may have or floating about that they got and stuff. And, you know, they're not kid oriented, so I don't know where this thing that unboxing is a kid focused thing, that this has to be banned because it damages the kids. I mean, it is a straight up unboxing video. And then a lot of the things they're talking about where it's like not disclosing that maybe, you know, this is an advertisement or something like that. This may not be an advertisement, but if you're like a sponsored video or something, generally you have to disclose that you're a sponsored video. It's law. And if you're not, of course, you're violating that law, which, you know, you might want to look into, say, maybe makeup tutorials or videos or something where they're recommending Maybelline Ash White whatever or something, you know. It might be a sponsored video, and of course if they're not disclosing that it's a sponsored video, it's like, hey, we're sponsored by Nintendo Switch or Maybelline or whatever, you know, that's why you see a lot of those, and this video has been sponsored by, you know, kind of things, and or a word from our sponsors, and then you get into manscaped.com, or, you know, what's the other one? Raid Shadow Legends. That's huge, right? Everybody's being sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. That's why they're saying it's being sponsored. It's sponsored content, and they're required to, by law, to say, hey, look, come play this game that I really don't play or care about, but they're paying me a buttload of money to say this is freaking amazing. It's already against the law to not disclose that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's get into the law itself. We are 22 minutes in, and if you are still here listening to me rant on and tell other people to parent their fucking kids at this point, congratulations. Leave me a like, leave me a comment down below that says that you were here, and type in F your parent your effing kids or something down in the comments. That sounds great. I was gonna say F parents. No, that's bad. Let's not do that. Oh gosh, I think I'm going to sneeze. Now, everything above this is practically definitions at this point. There's nothing really of substance in this. This will be linked down below, by the way. But a lot of this is beforehand just describing what it is. You know, it's the Kids Act, blah, blah, blah. It's to save the children because children need to be saved by our government because apparently parents can't fucking parent. Oh my god. Anyway, and these are just terms and stuff. Person. The term person means any individual, partnership, blah, blah, blah. Platform. The term means any website, online service. Virtual reality. The term means... Anyway, you get it? You get it? Here's the meat. The meat of this bill, right? This is the everything. Anyway, regulations and act and practices of child direction platforms. So, first off, there is no definition of what is a child-directed platform. It could be YouTube, BitChute, Hulu, Netflix, YouTube. It's fucking YouTube. Anyway, so we've got things that have kid functionality, right? You've got YouTube Kids, you got Netflix Kids, you got Hulu's kid settings, you got Disney Plus kid settings. You have kid settings on freaking all these platforms. But this is directed more than likely towards the entire platform itself. Right? It's not just directed to the kids platform. And yeah, that's why it's an issue. But let's start. Prohibition of certain features. It is unlawful for an operator of a platform directed to children to incorporate any of the following features. And you know what? Let's look and see what operator actually means. This is page 7, right? Let's go up here and take a look at operator. Operator. In general, the term operator means any person who operates a platform, including any person offering products or services for sale through that platform, involving commerce among the several states or with one or many foreign nations, in any territory of the United States or the District of Columbia, or between any such territory and another such territory or any state or foreign nation, or between the District of Columbia and any state, territory, or foreign nation. Exceptions: the term operator does not include any non-profit entry that would otherwise be exempt from coverage under Section 5 of the Federal Trade Commissions Act. Now, who is the operator? The operator. Let's see. Operator. Rich here is probably an operator. Have anything under here for sale? Anyway, so I was going to see if he's got a merch shop. He might. I just don't know about it. But you got a merch shop? Guess what? You're an operator. Yeah, I would probably say they could make a strong argument that you just putting the video up and then having a sponsorship or anything under that makes you the operator. It's not YouTube, it's you. You, the person actually doing the video. I'm currently the operator right now. That's probably what they're going for with this. See, where were we? We were on page 7, right? And we went up to operator, which is means any person who operates a platform, including any person offering products or services for sale. So yeah, you sell art or something through Twitter. Hey, guess what? You're now the operator. You do commissions. You're the operator. You do editing and you know, offer your services through Twitter or Instagram. Guess what? You're the operator. It's all on you. Anyway, it is unlawful for an operator of any platform directed to children to incorporate any of the following features. Any autoplay setting that, without input from the covered user, by the way, is the person actually using this system. So if you're watching this right now, you're technically user. I would be the operator. Commences an additional video content directly following the video content initially selected by the user. So we're going to disable autoplay settings. So you know, Hulu's not going to autoplay, Netflix doesn't autoplay, YouTube won't autoplay. You got to personally click that in. Push alerts that urge a covered user to spend more time engaging with a platform when they are not actively using it. I'm not exactly sure where this fits in, but it will hit all mobile games. Oh, did you think mobile games were out of the thing? No. See, they do push alerts, right? In fact, YouTube and everything else does push alerts. I just don't know about it because I turn off all alerts for everything. But, you know, other than YouTube saying, hey, your favorite creator just started a live stream, would you want to go join? It's not going to be able to, because it will be illegal for it to actually push that notification to you. If you play Fire Emblem whatever, or 3-match sexy time or something like that, guess what? It's not going to push you any more alerts because it would be technically illegal for it to with this. Which, I mean, you can weigh the pros and the cons of having that pushed to you. But, you know, if you're waiting for something to regenerate or whatnot because you're really into a game, as much as I knock mobile gaming, you know, I do see where people would enjoy it. I mean, I've enjoyed a few myself. You know, you may be waiting for that. You need that alert so you can get back in and go, all right, I can send my army off to do whatever it is that you're playing. You know, that's gone. Display the quantity of position, engagement, or feedback that a covered user has received from other users. Upvotes, downvotes, thumbs up, likeys, you know, all that good stuff. It's gone. I'm pretty sure Instagram already got rid of theirs, didn't they? I'm not sure. I don't use Instagram that much. Anyway, you're not going to be able to see that. Oh gosh, sorry about that. But you see this right down here? The comments, the retweets, the likes, so you can see how many people see it. It's going to prevent people from being ratioed, essentially, because think of our fifis. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. Do you see this ratio here? Oh, let's see, where was it? All right, yeah, there we go. 315, 49, 24 retweets. Yeah, he got He's not having a good day with that. I can understand why he would like to stop that. Maybe it happens more often than not. I just don't know. Anyway, any design, feature, or setting that unfairly encourages a covered user due to their age or inexperience to make a purchase, submit content, or spend time engaging with the platform. This one gets tricky because loot boxes are a thing. As much as loot boxes need to be freaking banned and gotten rid of because they're gambling pieces of trash. Again, other than that and them having access to their parents' credit card and their parents not fucking parenting their children, I don't care. You want to encourage my kid to buy a Barbie? Go for it. You want to encourage my kid to buy Hot Wheels? Go for it. You want to encourage my kid to buy the new Toy Story 5, 6, 7? Go for it. I don't care. Because guess what? He can't fucking purchase it. Not without my help. And if I don't want to purchase it because I ain't got the money, because I've got other things like bills and shit, well then, so be it. I'm not going to purchase it. Anyway. Any features that provide a covered user with badges or other visual reward symbols based on elevated levels of engagement with platform. Why? I don't... People like competition, right? So to sit there and say I've been subbed to the same person and, you know, help them and, or, you know, been there, supported them and stuff like that, that would be kind of cool to be able to say, yeah, I've been doing it for the past 2 years. Eat it. You know, it's bragging rights or whatever. And then you get custom emojis and everything like that. I don't see the problem with having any of that features at all. How is that damaging to kids? Somehow I'm sure it has to be wrapped into bullying or something. I don't know, but it's not. It's not. Just stop. Stop. Anyway. Prohibition on amplification of certain content. Users... oh my gosh. Reporting mechanism. It should be unlawful for any operator of a platform directed to children, which is the big thing here, directed to children, because that could be any platform. Like YouTube Kids is clearly directed at kids, yet YouTube in a whole got hit with COPPA and their kids portion of that. You know, and there's Netflix Kids, but it could be Netflix of a whole that gets hit with this. Anyway, or a platform for which the operator has constructive knowledge that covered users use its platform to amplify, promote, or encourage covered users' consumption of videos and other forms of content that involved this. This is the one that you go, oh, wait, I don't want my kid consuming sexual material, physical or emotional violence, including bullying, adult activities, including gambling, or other dangerous, abusive, exploitative, or wholly commercial content, or fail to implement a mechanism for users to report suspected violations of any requirements under paragraph 1. Okay, so there are things already in place to prevent all of that. And secondly, Facebook, you're going to have a hard time when it comes to the whole physical, emotional violence and bullying thing. Yeah, good luck with that. And of course, any critique now will definitely fall into this. If it hadn't already fallen into the hate speech, bullying policies that things like YouTube and Twitter already have, the second you tell somebody that, you know, I think you're wrong and here's why, it's now illegal to do it. Do you see the implications? I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to smack him that hard. Anyway, it makes it illegal at that point. Like, not just violation of a terms of service, but straight up illegal if you criticize somebody and they go, whoa, 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 Kids Act, Section 1-B or whatever. I'm not sure how this is going to actually be put up, but, you know, physical or emotional violence, including bullying. You're bullying me. You created emotional distress. It happened. Anyway, prohibition of certain advertisement methods. In general, it shall be unlawful for any operator of a platform directed to children to direct content that includes host selling to covered users, expose covered users to program linked advertisements, direct branded content or native advertisement to covered users. So, no sponsorships, people. Raid Shadow Legends, sorry, you can't sponsor anything. Rich, you can't sponsor me, I'm sorry. You'll never see this. But if you do, say something down below. Anyway, directed online advertisement or materials with a considerable commercial content involving alcohol, nicotine, tobacco to covered users. Again, that's one of those, you probably shouldn't be sending kids commercials for, cigarettes or wine or beer or anything like that, right? At the same time, you kind of have to know if those kids are kids, but you also can't collect data on kids. Therefore, if they're using something like the kids app, it should be pretty safe to say they're definitely a child, right? But if they're using anything else, parent your fucking kids. Anyway, so yeah, my kids don't use YouTube, by the way, unless I am present because I'm listening to music or something, or I'm showing off something or something like that, right? So they love listening to Big Bad Bosses. Okay, if you don't know what it is, look it up. They love listening to that, and or the other thing that I can't think of what it's called right now. That's video game and music related. They love those. Anyway, probably shouldn't watch at least one of those, but that's a decision as me as a parent makes. At the same time, if a beer commercial comes up or a commercial for cigarettes come up, on me, not them. That's not on YouTube at that point. That's on me. Anyway, expose covered users to online advertisers and materials with a through commercial content with and embedding interactive elements that take advantage of covered users' inexperience or, oh my gosh. Anyway, directed content that includes product placement to covered users. Again, no product placement, which is going to be weird because all TV and movies do that, right? You know what? I'm going to just end this now because this is taking way too long and it's almost 40 minutes. Let me know what you think down in the comments below and I will talk to you later. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.